Did you hear what Tank said?
About what?
About what? Sucking dick.
Well, basically, Tank said, yeah.
If you suck dick, you're not gay.
Yeah, it's not gay. How do you feel about that one?
Brazy.
I mean, everyone can do what they want to do. Well, do you know, it's just like a thing where it's just like, first of all, why did you even say that? Like, what was the conversation that brought this up?
I don't know. I'm not involved.
I don't know because you know, there's that thing where I think I was reading comments because I didn't actually look at what he said. I just saw some comments and people were talking about, you know, about girls, they'll eat pussy and whatever and they'll not be a lesbian. So why can't a man? Do you know what I mean? And double standards. And it's like, all right. I mean, I hear that. I just don't know Wagwan in this universe.
Mood.
Absolute mood.
Because
Like,
look, the thing is, if we wanted to do technicals, all right, cool. If you suck dick, does that make you gay? It doesn't make you straight. It means you could be one of the other.
Puts you on a spectrum.
Yeah, it just puts you on the spectrum. Like, which category do you fall in? I don't think that's a straight thing. If a woman was to suck another woman's pussy, I'm not going to think she's straight.
Of course not.
She's on the spectrum.
Of course not, because you know, you're right. And sorry to interrupt you. It's just
No,
that, like, to go down to someone's private part and start licking and sucking away.
Why would I think you're straight?
It's not easy as like a. It's not a hug, basically.
Yeah.
It's actually not a hug.
You have to get there. Then.
You have to get there. You have to get to the point. Like, you have to touch it, and the thing is, it's like, as much as like
there's more before you even get there.
There's more. Like there's the whole like
build
whatever. There's a whole build up, and so even sometimes, you know, and I see people saying this about young MA, like, as much as you think you really really want her, like, when it comes down to get to the nitty gritty, are you gonna back there? Like, are you really about that life? and it's a question, because sometimes you think you want things to get, you know, it's nice when things are happening to you, but it's like, oh shit, my turn.
Wait, I have to. Oh no.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. If you're ready to eat, you know, someone else's private part, which is fine. Do whatever makes you happy, but you can't be like, you know, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I like men, or doesn't mean I like girls just because I ate her vagina.
It means something.
You're curious.
I mean, you're very curious.
It means definitely something.
It means something.
All the best.
So you're curious if you're sucking dick?
Huh?
Yeah.
If a guy's sucking dick, he's curious.
Of course he's curious.
Surely he's something.
Of course.
You can't.
Yeah, well, of course, he must be curious, but that's
yeah, you have to have some type of curiosity to go down there.
You can't be sucking Willy for banter.
Because is it?
Like,
but as Hemah said, it's not a hug. It takes.
It's
a
not.
while.
It takes a while. There's a process.
Because if I want to, I could just hug you and then that's it. It's an instant thing. But it's like, oh wait, I have to do this and I have to do that. Oh, your pants are coming down. Oh, your boxes.
Literally, like,
oh, you're erect.
It's in my face.
Like this. You're on your knees now, like, you're here. Like,
I'm on my
This
what?
is the last chance.
I'm on my
This is the last chance.
exactly, you've taken it out. It's got that far.
It's the last chance.
Nah, bro.
When you get to there,
Man's putting lips on. Nah.
you're not. This is something you're like. You have to get through. Because if you're on your knees and you bottle it, then you're a waste man. You should have just sucked the dick.
I mean, yeah.
You should have just sucked the dick.
Don't get down there and then.
Yeah. What? If you're down there, do your
Might as well
job.
do it, bruv. But I'm just
Don't
saying,
be
like you
shook.
said, it takes a lot to get to that on your
Right.
knees. It's in my face type of thing. So, boy, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now to flip it around.
Go on.
Right. So I was having a conversation because of that. In
Yeah.
terms of just being progressive with your partner,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of being comfortable to do things. Things that you're not comfortable with, would you do for your partner if they wanted to do it?
Right.
And I'm not saying like boyfriend,
Basically,
girlfriend.
eating ass is what you're talking about, right?
No,
Probably, but
I mean, that's the first thing
That's
everyone
one
thinks
of
of.
them.
But I mean, yeah, let's say the extremes. Like, whatever you're uncomfortable with, like if it's sucking toes, would you suck your girl's toes? Would you suck your man's toes? And this is like your guy. Like, this
Thing is, it's like, I really respect the pleasure that your body can give you. Like, I really respect it. I find it amazing. Thank you, God, for giving all these bits and bobs to us for us to enjoy. And I wanna feel like if there's a new pleasure I ain't felt, like, bring it. Like,
you're gonna try it.
bring it. Bring that shit. But at the same time, yeah, there's just you know, like my mum always says that humans were so smart, we just ended up being stupid. Like it's like, okay, cool. So I've tried every hole. How about we, you know, in your nose or your belly button, where it's just, I've actually seen. There's actually belly button porn, you know, where people be fingering each other's belly buttons. Yeah,
but it's people's fetishes.
Yeah,
because you're right. People are like, oh, I've done all of this. I've done all of this. What else?
It's like literally.
People are bored. I'm not gonna lie. People are bored.
Because you got to think about it. There's that thing called pay pigs, where
cash slaves.
Men, like, oh, here's your Amazon list. Just tell me to shut up via Skype.
Yeah, and I'll pay you. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, degrade me.
Degrade me. But fam, the whole degradation thing, degradation.
Let's say it's a word.
Yeah, whatever, man. It's been popping. People like to get whipped. Girls like to get choked. People like to. Do man them like getting choked?
A little bit.
Do you like getting your nipples sucked?
No,
Do you? He does.
Yeah. He does. Your nipples be hard, nigga. You like it.
You like it.
You don't like it.
You like it. You like it.
I've tried it.
The thing is, my nipples aren't sensitive. It's just I don't feel nothing.
Maybe you don't know they are. Maybe they are. You just don't know.
I've had it tried and it's just like
it's kind of just like
I'm just like what are you doing?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Oh man, that might interesting because I really like it's like I said, I respect bodily pleasures, and I just really wish that it was so. As for me, I don't know why. Is it more easier to please a girl than it is to please a guy? Because I feel like
man, are afraid of sex.
Really?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
They're not. They don't like. They're afraid of doing things because
nigga. What you mean? What you mean, nigga?
They think like if you do, like for example, going down on a girl was you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but we do that now.
Now you do, but when you're younger, it's like because now I'm going home and I'm a bocat.
Yeah,
that's dumb, man. Yeah. You're afraid of what someone else is gonna think of you.
In terms of like, is it harder to please guys or please women?
I
feel like it's harder to please guys.
Really?
Only because actually I don't know what I'm trying to say. Because in terms of like for men or I don't know us, like for instance, right? I'm happy to please a woman, whatever not whatever, but I'll try, depending on what it is. If I'm in the moment, ask me, you might get a yes, innit? Yeah. You never know. But then in terms of like me now, do I really know my body? Like, I know my penis, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know my nipples. I don't know the back.
Do you know your back?
Until she like does something here, I'm like, I never knew. Yeah. And like, there's some things because I'm a guy. In my mind, I'm programmed to be like, nah, that's
weird.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that can't run. So, in terms of like, I would say it might be harder to please men because we don't know what pleases us.
I think it's the opposite with women because I even heard girls they can't even always turn themselves on or like make themselves come.
Really?
Right.
So it's like you first like it's difficult because a lot of it is to do with mentality. So I think more cases if a man is not there mentally can still have sex, but if a woman is not there mentally, most cases she's like I'm not really on having sex. So I think with a woman it's more things have to be in place to have a pleasurable time.
Right.
Okay.
Whereas a man is just
you're
like,
right. It just give me a corner.
You're right. I don't know it, but
I'm there.
This is gonna get me. I know this is always gonna work.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, now you're right in that sense because I do think with a lot of men, they don't understand the kind of the fact that a girl will. A girl's easier to please. Her body will respond to you more if her mind is relaxed. She's settled. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not as easy for women to have an orgasm. Well, not all women, but I mean, a lot of us, it's going to take a bit more. So even just having your mind settled. And I think another reason why women's minds are not always settled, especially if it's like someone new or you're not her boyfriend or whatever, sometimes just the thoughts of should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? Oh my God, like things are going on in your head when really it would be nice to just be in the moment and enjoy. I know for me that's been a thing like, oh no, shouldn't be doing this. Oh, go back out. Let me run out. Just be on the bus like, glad I didn't go through that one. That was a close one because I shouldn't be doing this. But yeah. So the most pleasurable moments, your mind is relaxed. You feel like yes, I'm supposed to be here. It's okay to be here. And a lot of guys don't really appreciate the art of anticipation. Take time, baby boy. Like, don't need to go straight instant. I mean, like, I feel like the best times is when we've been chilling. Yeah, we've been kissing here and there, and then we decided to eat, and then it's just a build up a natural thing of the day. And then also, I feel like guys should get into massaging a girl's body. Let her not be too tense.
Put the dick in, nigga.
But proper
That's
just
the move,
ease her in. And obviously, it's not going to be like that every time. But if you really want to,
anytime a guy's let me give
I'm
you
so
massage.
sorry.
Yeah.
Cut you off like that.
I'm getting ready.
I'm getting excited.
no, but I'm just saying, like, every time you have sex with her, it's not going to have time for oils and massages and whatever. But I'm just saying that sometimes, like, just to really relax her mind. It's just nice to take it slow and to actually massage her, make sure her body's actually feeling nice. Don't be just going straight to her vagina. Her shoulders, her back, her arms, her legs. Get all of it. And so by the time you're about to enter, she's ready.
Waterfall.
It's all done and ready. But I feel like not a lot of guys are smooth like that. And you guys should be doing that at least once in a while, because we do deserve that. But when I was talking about men and women easier to please, whatever, your point about like you lot not really knowing your body, like, and a lot of the time the man's supposed to be in control, so it's not the woman going exploring. But I've been in situations where a guy kissed the back of this bit and I'm like, shit, that feels good. And it's like it's because the skin is really thin there, so the sensations you can get from that. But in what situation is a guy gonna let me kiss the back of his? But you lot are rarely even gonna go like this in bed at all.
I've done that once.
But, do you know what I mean?
This one.
Yeah.
But like even like when you're about to eat her pussy, you're doing inner thigh, you're kissing up here, whatever.
Come on.
These are all zones that really get you. But how often is a man getting his inner thigh, like with a girl running her tongue there, or even, I mean, but
that's what I'm saying.
It could very possibly feel good, but and I wish that you guys got to feel that, and I wish I knew. I mean, of course.
That's what I'm thinking. Because in terms of like exploring, with your partner, I guess more so for Hemah because she's the woman in the situation. But it's like, are you open to?
It's down to the man to set that tone, because I think
you have to be comfortable.
I think with most women, well, especially when they get to our age, they kind of know about how their body, like the zones and all whatnot, and would have had someone kiss the back of their knee, like,
didn't know that felt good. Yeah.
So, but there would be, I guess, not as many men who would have kissed the back of your knee or to think to do that. So they're just gonna think down the basics. So I think the man has to set the tone to say, all right, you take control, or let's try to do this and try to do that. Because I think if you're more open with her, then she's gonna become more open with you, and then the sex goes up by 10.
Yeah, that's why I feel like sex is probably more better in relationships. I've never been in a relationship, but I do hope that when I'm in one, I know that when I'm in one, we're like, I'm gonna let him know this is what makes me calm, and this I work like this, I work like that, and I feel like for some time, girls or just me, you feel a bit kind of like you're supposed to just lay there and receive. But now it's just like, nah, baby, like this, and this works like that, and a bit slower, and that, and I'm more down to giving instructions. But sometimes you kind of have to rate yourself enough to know that I can say nah, not that, and this, and just so when I'm in a relationship, I can't wait to kind of really form. I just want him to know my body like the back of his hand, so that even when I'm like, oh no, baby, not today, he'll just touch the back of my knee. Today. So he just knows today.
Come here.
Yeah,
today.
so hold tight my husband when he arrives.
Trey Songz did say sex is better than love. So sex ain't better than love. Sorry, got that wrong.
Yeah, true. So especially with the way a lot of people.
Hopefully, like people find their partners and they're both open into exploring what works for them. I feel like maybe I'm a bit more complicated. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just feel like, because like with the guys, it's just I need more. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you, lot.
I don't know why, but I want more. I want more than just.
I think you have to kind of explore and experiment. Like find your line of I'm absolutely not doing this. And everything below that, all right, let's try it.
Fuck.